What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Oh my gosh, welcome back to myself. It's been so long, so many things have happened, and I miss doing videos. I miss being creative. I have a passion for that. So I'm back, and this time I'm back with another review of some Oscar nominations. Now, this is my third time doing this. This is the third year in a row. And I will say, that's consistency, baby. At least you know I'm going to do one video about the Oscar noms. So this year, I got a chance to watch all 10 Best Picture nominees. So I'm going to rank them for y'all. The ones I think are the best from 10 to 1, of course. With number 1 being, of course, my Oscar pick. Alright? You guys ready? Now I'm going to go real fast for like 10 through 6. And then after that, we're going to go right into the 5, get a little bit more details about that. Not too much. I don't want to be too long on these videos. I'm trying to make them shorter, so you guys can stay engaged. And I don't understand how people stay engaged with these. I guess I got to find some type of, thing. I saw some video where they were like, play with your hands or do things with your hands. And people stay involved because your hands are moving, I guess. Anyways, these are my rankings of the 10 Best Picture nominees for the 2026 Oscars. At number 10, we have Marty Supreme. Didn't hate it, didn't love it. It was just a bunch of random shit happening with an arrogant white boy getting on top. Kinda, sorta. I don't know. I gotta rewatch it. It wasn't a horrible thing to watch. Like, I didn't hate it, like I said. But it's just not that interested in me. Number 9, Hamnet. Now, I went into this movie with no trailer. I hadn't seen anything. I just knew Best Picture nomination. Let me go see it. This ain't it for me. I will say, the ending, fantastic. Jesse Buckley, amazing, amazing. So, that's okay. Don't really like Shakespeare is my main reason for that. Shakespeare on the stage is one thing, Shakespeare in a movie is another, but, I do think there's some great moments in this film. I just think it's kind of a weird mesh up. Like, I was kind of bored, I won't lie. Number 8, F1. Now, the one thing I really liked about this movie is it's called F1, and you get a lot of F1. Like, they F1ing it up in this movie. Like, every scene is a F1 track. Like, it's great. That part I love about it. I don't feel like you see a lot of movies where there's that much about what the topic. I mean, the name speaks for itself, really. F1. What you getting there? F1. So, interesting movie. It does have some sports movie tropes, the young and the old, the rivals and they butt heads and they're like, we're best friends. I knew you was that guy. Was I that guy? We both that guy. All that BS, but overall, fun film to watch. Number 7 is Frankenstein. Frankenstein, I gotta stop saying I'm trying to become a professional, and professionals don't say Now, Frankenstein, I did enjoy, but it did leave me wanting more. I really always like Oscar Isaac. He's one of my favorite actors. Always great. I just thought it was a bit weird. It was like they find him on a boat, or he ends up on a boat, and he's like, my name is Dr. Frankenstein, thanks to my father. And then he starts giving this background story about himself that nobody asked for. Like, nobody asked, bro, you was in the snow, about to die. Somebody's about to kill you. You okay? Why are you giving us a background? What's with this exposition? Kind of weird to me, won't lie. Anyways, that's number 7. Number 6, Sentimental Value. I don't know if I have a lot of sentiments for this. Sorry, I was trying to joke that probably only made me laugh. I really like this. I almost said it didn't happen though. I didn't let it happen. I really like this. I went to go see this with some friends, and a friend of mine is like me. She's like, early, let's get some popcorn, let's get some drinks so I can enjoy. I think she likes to watch the previews. I don't care for previews. I just don't like to miss movie. Do not make me miss a movie. Do not be late. And then the other friend, they came late. And they fell asleep during the movie. so they barely watched the movie. But I thought this was interesting. A part of me does feel like there's a bit of a white woman tears trope going on here. You know, like how sometimes it can feel, and this might be a wrong thing to say, but how sometimes their lives can seem like it's worse than it really is, or they like sensationalize terribleness in their life. And mind you, her father, who's played by Stellan Skarsgård, who was great. The nomination for Best Supporting Actor deserved. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed his performance. It's just kind of like, okay, yeah, father wasn't there, but is that why your life is kind of like, I guess there's a lot of things, a lot of trauma that goes in, but I guess it just didn't resonate with me. But I do like the ending. I do like some elements of the movie. Not my thing. But it's number 6. Now this is the top 5 right here. These are the ones that are like, honestly, I think if any of these win Best Picture, this is the point where I wouldn't even be mad, because I really enjoy a lot of these movies. I would be mad for a reason that you probably know, but I wouldn't be that mad. So number 5 is Begonia. I like this. I love Emma Stone. I've liked her since Easy A back in the day. Pretty sure it was her. This movie has some interesting tropes. It kind of deals with a bit of an extremism. It kind of deals with everybody wanting to be right. It kind of deals with how being right sometimes can be bad, I think. How it's not always good to be right, which is the same thing I just said, just in reverse. But I like this movie. The ending, at first, I was like, ugh, come on now, man. Why we gotta have this ending? But then I listened to a couple of podcasts who reviewed the film, and they had some thoughts on the ending. And I said, oh, you know what? I do like the ending, because the endings aren't supposed to be the way you think they should be. So that's the great thing about an ending. You know, that's the great thing about art, is however you want to tell the story. So there's that. But that's number 5. Number 4, One Battle After Another. Leonardo DiCaprio. Listen, enough said. He's always gonna give a great performance, and he gave another one today in the movie. This film was really good. I do think the runtime gets a bit long for me. That's just me as a movie watcher. Like, sometimes I'm like, all right, let's wrap it up, please. But I thought the acting was incredible. I thought Tiana Taylor was good. I thought the young lady who played Leonardo DiCaprio's daughter was good. I thought Sean Penn was good. I thought Benicio del Toro. I did it. I said, I know. Don't count. Count the ums. This is what I want y'all to do. Count the ums in the comments. How many times did I say I'm gonna try my best to get better, but don't count these ums right here. These ums don't count. All of the actors were great. Benicio del Toro. I like some of the story. I like the cinematography. I like some of the scenes were very creative, like the driving scene towards the end. I do think that there is a bit of some over-sexualization of black women, and sometimes it is frustrating for me to see these women, black women, in these roles, and they're kind of used in a way as like sexual objects. In my opinion on that, could be wrong, and you know, listen, give me your opinion. I'm human. I just have thoughts, and I'm telling you guys what they are. Overall, I did enjoy the film, though. I think Sean Penn is deserving of Best Supporting Actor. I think Leonardo DiCaprio is deserving. First of all, always deserving of the Best Picture. Always deserving of a Best Actor nomination. He's even gotten played, I feel like, in a couple, because there's a few movies I feel like he should have got that for, but you know what? It's all good. He's a great actor, and he's enjoyable to watch. But yeah, number 3 for me is The Secret Agent. This is a Brazilian film. It's set in the 70s. And there was a lot of things I liked about this film. That ending though, I don't like. We're not even gonna talk about the ending. But I love the cinematography. There were some shots that were so beautiful. I love the color grading and how it made you feel like a 70s film from the 70s. Like, that was the most impressive thing about the film. This movie's about a man. Actually, let's read the description. Well, it's called The Secret Agent, and it's a very interesting title because it makes you think of him being a spy. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. He's not a spy. But it went in some interesting directions. And there was some kind of folky, dreamy things like that I really enjoyed. Some of the acting I really liked. I really liked the community that he ended up in the film. But the one that really took me away was the cinematography. Like, I have to watch this movie again for the cinematography because I don't know how they did the color grading. Everything felt like a 70s movie and it was beautiful. Like, it just, I don't know. Those things inspire me so much when I see people take modern technology and make it look like it's old. Like, that is just, it felt like this movie could have came out in the 70s. Like, it would have been a masterpiece in the 70s. So I do have some issues a bit with the story. It's kind of all over the place. But I do think that it kind of discusses how, sometimes things just kind of happen in life and unfortunately you can't do anything about it, even if you try. You do try, but you should try. And maybe I'm not giving my complete thoughts on that, but that's what I think. But the movie is fantastic, and Wagner Moura was incredible. Loved it. Number 2. Now I'm a little hesitant to tell y'all number 2 because it lets you know what my number 1 is. And honestly, to be real with y'all, these top 5 are kind of interchangeable a little bit. Like, I kind of, like, depending on how I feel, like, I might do this video, edit it, and post it, and then after, be like, you know what? I want to change that. But number 2 is Train Dreams. I don't know. I heard a review about this movie, and they just didn't like it. It was kind of my vibe. I just kind of like the slowness and it felt like abstract art in a film format. It's just this man, he's working, he's a, I don't know if it's some type of lumberjack that deals with trees. He's working on a railroad. Some things happen. They kill a Chinese man just because, obviously, of his background, which is very common in those times. To be honest with you, common today, unfortunately. But I just kind of liked that you're kind of in his world and he's just like navigating life. It just feels like life going and you figuring things out and you don't figure some things out. And you have a lot of questions. Some questions aren't answered, but I really enjoy the ending, and I really think it's a movie that's kind of about, you just got to keep moving forward in life and keep going and keep doing things and keep experiencing things. At least that's what I got from it. And there was a scene where, he's come from this time and they're doing, pay this amount for, spoiler, pay this amount for a plane ride. And I was like, do it, let's go. And he's like, I don't know, 70 years old at this time, 80 years old. I can't remember exactly what his age was at this time, but the world has changed a lot. The world has changed around him, which we've all seen in our everyday life. The world has changed around me a lot. The world has changed around you a lot. And you just keep going. You just keep living. You keep doing things. You keep experiencing things. That's the beauty of life, experiencing things. And when I saw he got on that plane ride to see the world from the sky, I was like, I kind of shed a tear, man. I think it was beautiful. I'll have to watch it again, but I thought it was beautiful, to be honest with you. It was just kind of a chill, like relaxing movie. You just watch, put on the background, and just, I don't know. It made me feel good in some areas to watch a movie like that, to see a movie like that. So, yeah. Number 2. Now, if you got this far, and you know what the Oscar Best Picture nominations are for this year, and you know the movies I just told to you, then you know what my Best Picture winner is. It's Sinners, baby. It's Sinners. It's gotta be. We gotta give that to Sinners. Why Sinners? Is it because it's a black film? Hell yeah. Absolutely. Because it's a black film. But not only because it's a black film. Because I just think that of all of the movies that are on this list, it's the most creative. It's the most innovative. It's the most entertaining to me. It's the most interesting. It's one of the best performances I've ever seen from Michael B. Jordan. A lot of people hate on Michael B. Jordan. I might have been one, but don't tell them that, because I'm trying to be in the same field. But man, that movie I saw that movie 3 times. 3 times. I just remember Tiff is showing it in 70mm. Damn. Anyways, I wanted to see it in the IMAX special format they had it in. Unfortunately, there's only one theater here in Canada that has it. It was a bit far for me, and I just could never find the time to do it. But that movie is it's just nice to see something well done and beautiful and black and creative and interesting. Like, all these words I'm re-saying, because it's a beautiful movie. And there's a scene in there, and everybody's talking about this scene. That scene, oh my God, let me tell you how I cried. Inspiration. I said, I have to do that. I've actually have a short film that's not even close to being about what Sinners is about. And as soon as I saw that scene, I said, thanks, bro, I'm taking that. I'm using that somehow. It's such an amazing scene. And it's such a great movie, and it's a movie that got better and better every time I watched it. It's the only movie that I'm gonna buy it on like DVD and all of that. I usually don't buy movies, obviously, because no who has digital or physical media anymore. But Sinners is my number 1. I hope it wins. I will be happy if it wins. Any of the others I listed, I wouldn't be mad if they won, because they're all pretty good movies. Although I don't think I know I had Train Dreams at number 2. I don't think it's a Best Picture. It's just kind of what I like the most. But I think it's definitely between Sinners and One Battle After Another. But I really hope it goes to Sinners. Anyways, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. You can comment. I ain't gonna read them if they bad. I'm gonna delete them if they bad. But please subscribe. It's free. It's so free. It's the freest thing you're gonna do today. Subscribe to my channel. I'll see you on the next video. Coming soon.